Yeah, well, it's terrible these cops are dead, but you know what? This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. This is that Pennsylvania shooting. 3 cops dead, 2 wounded. And I kept piecing parts of this together. I was like, well, this can't be true. But then I found this article which really sums it up. Like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen cops do, okay? So they went to serve him with a warrant, but there's a backstory on this warrant, okay? So this guy, Matthew Ruth, 24, okay, and I think he's dead by his own hand, okay? He was hiding in the home of an ex-girlfriend he had been accused of stalking when he ambushed the officers as they attempted to serve him a warrant in York County. Now, there's more to this story before this happens. And let's see how much of it they've got in this article. So he was waiting inside the ex-girlfriend's home when he ambushed the cops. So the violence broke out when the 5 officers went in to serve him with a warrant Wednesday as part of a domestic violence-related investigation. But, you know, why are they going in this house? Because look at the backstory here. They were looking for the suspect and found him Wednesday at about 2:10 inside the home of the ex-girlfriend, who was not there because police told her and her mother to leave the property for their safety. Now, I believe the mother lived across the street. So there's 2 houses. They said the suspect carefully surveilled the entire residence and the outbuilding areas in order to gain access to their home. Yeah, let's see how much this. I'm going to tell you more about this whole thing here in a second, but I want to see what the article says. So the officers go up the house, open the door, and they're fired on by the suspect. He's got an AR-15 with a suppressor, silencer. And he fired multiple rounds at the 4 cops at the door, killing 3 of them, and the shootout lasted 2 minutes. Okay? Again, I have no idea why in the world these cops are at the door of this house with what we know over the past 24 hours before they went in. Okay, so then more cops show up. They found that he had killed the black Labrador retriever in the basement. So they're saying had the women gone back to the house, he would have killed them because he was there just to kill. Okay? Now here we go. This is why this makes no sense how the cops approached this house at 2:10 p.m. The night before, they were called to the home after the mother of the ex-girlfriend reported a man on her property, she's across the street, in camo, looking in with binoculars. Okay? There's a cornfield there. Now, I don't think this article has it in here, but prior to the mother seeing this guy looking in her window with binoculars, the girlfriend, the daughter of the mother, had told the cops, hey, he's out in this cornfield staring at me with binoculars. Okay, he was an ex-boyfriend. They got rid of him, had a protective order, I'm pretty sure. And now she's told him, this guy's out here in the field with binoculars staring at my house. So evidently the mother also said, he's out here in camouflage with binoculars. So they got 2 reports of this guy. Now here's where it gets just unbelievably stupid. There's a trail cam at the mother's house, right? They looked at the trail cam and they saw Ruth had an AR-15 slung across his chest while he's looking into the residence with the binoculars. They know this the night before. That night, at midnight, they're trying to find him. They look for him for several hours. His truck's there, but they can't find him. That's during the night, up to midnight. Okay? So while they're there that night, the daughter tells them that her pickup truck was set on fire on August 20th. Okay? And the investigation found the fire was intentional, and the daughter told him she's pretty sure the ex-boyfriend did it. So set a truck on fire August 20th, and on the 16th of September, he's in the cornfield with binoculars, according to the daughter. And then the mother said, yeah, he's in there, and he's looking in my window now. And then they look at the trail cam and see that when he was out there looking around, he's got an AR-15. So we know all this the day before. So they go down and get a warrant, and they charge him with stalking, prowling at nighttime, and criminal trespass. Okay? That's Wednesday morning. Now they're going to go serve this warrant, and this is where it gets unbelievable. Unbelievably stupid. So these cops evidently just walked right up to the friggin' house. Okay? Sounds like they just walked in, and he opened fire. Okay? I saw this guy, this witness on the TV, okay? Also, let me tell you what this witness said he saw. He saw 4 or 5 police cars go down the road before the shooting. And he saw a cop close off that roadway, which is sort of like a little Y intersection right near his house, because he's being interviewed at his house. And the cop at the Y intersection pulls out a drone and puts a drone up in the air, and he's in his car driving towards his house, and he stops and talks to the cop, and the cop goes, "Just continue on your way and you'll be safe." So this is just before the shooting. We got a bunch of cops showing up. They're putting up a drone. They know that he was there last night, that his truck's there. They can't find him. He's in a cornfield. He's staring at people. He's got an AR-15. And they walk up to the fucking house. This ain't a SWAT team. Okay? Somebody even asked in the press conference about a SWAT team. No, there was no SWAT team. So we got 5 cops that know a guy has an AR-15. They saw it. Know he probably set a truck on fire. Know he's out here in a cornfield he's not supposed to be in with binoculars staring at these women. They've gotten the women out of the house to protect him and told him to stay away the night before, okay? And now they're just going to walk in the house. And this guy starts shooting, okay? And the shooting lasted for like 3 or 4 minutes. He says it wasn't quick. He heard a lot of shots. Then all of a sudden, here comes more cops and a helicopter. Okay? Well, if they had more cops showing up and a helicopter, why the hell were these other cops even going in this dangerous situation? They don't know if he's in the cornfield and the outbuildings, because I've seen pictures of this. It's a farmhouse, lots of corn, and a big old barn near the road. This makes absolutely no sense. There's nobody in danger. The women aren't there. They've been removed from the scene, and these cops just walk right up the house and walk right in and get open fire. And they're dead. I mean, this is the most malpractice type thing I've ever seen police officers do. So, I don't know. This is just, I don't know who authorized them to go or trained them. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. And I think the suspect supposedly killed himself after all this, okay? But this is just ridiculous. These cops are just going to walk in this place. I mean, look at all this corn. See all the corn? There's huge cornfields there. The guy could be anywhere, you know? And he just happened to be in the house laying in wait for these women to come back. He's there that night hiding from the cops. He knows they're looking for him. Okay? So, you know, you're a cop going in here. His truck's still here. He's still here, we think. We don't know for sure. Got corn everywhere. Got these buildings. I mean, this is where you call in the actual SWAT team with the armored vehicles. I can't understand who thought it was a good idea to send these cops dressed like this, is my understanding, okay? Just walk up the house and get shot. I mean, yeah, it's the shooter's fault. He's the guy. But whoever let these cops do this, there's a bigger problem here, at least at this local place here. There's a bigger problem here. This never should have happened.